Oh my god, my gamers. What a treat to see you today. I'm very excited because maybe my number one most desired to be unlocked card, Debris. We got her. Debris says add a rock to each other location for both players. This is doing something that I think is fascinating as a strategy in Marvel Snap. It is a type of disruption deck that what it is trying to do is to fill up the amount of locations for another in another person's lane so that they can't really do anything with it. So imagine if we played Debris. Okay, now at 2 of your locations, you only have 3 more slots left. Maybe I send over a Green Goblin. You only have 2 slots left. Maybe I use Viper to send one of the rocks that Debris made over to your location. And there's also some other weird tech tricks that are in there. Like, well, let me state some obvious one. Black Widow. You probably will have to play this Widow's Bite, which takes away another bit of space. I can send the Hood over with Viper, things like this. If you draw a rock, you might either be tempted to play it, or at the very least your hand is disrupted because you have the rock. But there's some other kind of cute techs that you can do. For instance, let's say my opponent has 2 dudes at a location. I can play Titania, which says when any card is played at this location, this card switches sides. I can then send it right over with a Green Goblin, which means that Titania and Green Goblin will go, filling those last 2 slots. On my final turn, I can play any one card in that lane, and it'll bring the 1/5 back over. Other things that are going on with this list. I've been fiddling with this list a bit. I fully intend to continue to fiddle with this as the day goes on. We're happy to take suggestions. But there's often a lot of focus on disruption, so I need to make sure that I have some cheap cards that actually build stats, some cheap cards that actually build stats and help with being more deliberate with the clogging, a cheap card that gives me a demon to also build stats, Carnage to eat some of my clogging junk, also build stats. That's why we call this game garbage, or call this deck Garbage Day, because we're trying to fill their side with garbage. Spider-Woman is one I'm trying out as another high-end play. If I have clogged a lane and my opponent has 4 there, I can play Spider-Woman and she has a relatively high probability of doing an 11-point swing. But the main reason I'm running Spider-Woman is that I think Spider-Woman is awesome. I think Spider-Woman is great. Now, I actually am happy to see the Limbo coming up because with 7 turns, we typically will be able to do things better with 7 turns than they will. So I'm going to go ahead and snap now. Grab a little bit of the Iceman. Yeah, Enclave for the win. I might consider a Hobgoblin. Not actually great news. Because now I probably need to try to win a lane here. Now the clogging feels like it's going to be less relevant. Alright, well, this is as awkward as possible. Dude, I'm retreating. I don't even care. I don't even care. We might even win this. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm out of here. I'm out. Done. So I think that there's a lot of consideration of different things to do, different approaches to take with this list. I'm running some of these more basic disruptive elements, like Iceman. I think he's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and snap, because I feel like this is going to... okay. I think I do want to do a tempo Carnage here. I think eating the Iceman is fine. A problem I have hit frequently with this list is that I wind up clogging their board. Yo, hell yeah. I wind up clogging their board, but then I'm low on power. Yeah, this is how we want to do it. Yeah, all right, this is the good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and play Viper here. I'm going to play the Goblin here. We actually have some good final pulls. Yeah, there's potential for including, like, one copy of Deathlock. Alright, so Viper didn't send a rock over, but that's alright. Drat. Okay, so Villain is going to show first. So, I mean, this is probably going to be the best that we can do. If they... Well, let's see if they actually do that. Armor? Sure. Alright. So there's the Spider-Woman, insane swing, and one of the reasons why we like Titania is she's just great to play on the final turn. And you can kind of see a bit of where some of my reticence are. Reticences? Is there a plural of reticences? Or do you just have a sensation of reticence? Also, I'm going to do my dailies, and we're going to open up our my stockpiled stuff later on in the day. But you can probably see some of my reticences, my reticentennials, with over-investing in clogging stuff. Because we ran kind of close to maybe some concerning stuff, but, you know, maybe it's all right. I think that I just love snapping early. You couldn't pay me $1 million not to snap early and often. So right away, Ant-Man is generally a signal of some sort of ongoing destroyer list. It's no longer a sign of that. I think this is probably more likely where I want to shove this. I mean, I am estimating that this is probably going to be some sort of Patriot list. Not 100% sure. Okay, so we have Debrii. Crimson Cosmos kind of hurts. Holy shit, Khazar, we fucking serious? Mamma mia. It's plausible that I'm winning this one. This is one of the issues, too, with Black Widow. She's not great at this stage in the game. This might want to be a 2-mana thing. I think this is likely a reasonable play. Okay. So I really don't know how this is going to get buffed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Spider-Woman here. I'm going to play Titania here. Do I own Juggernaut? I do, Pumawesome. I do. I think there's a lot of options here. Polaris might be better as Juggernaut, but I'm running Polaris because honestly, she has 5 stats for 3, and that's why I'm valuing her. And she occasionally aligns well with this Cloggin plan. All right, easy. I assumed it was going to be an Odin. Because then with Odin, it would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we would have had 1, 7, and 7 for 15. And then they would have been subtracted 1. Well, I guess these two are getting buffed from that, so... I mean, still, we're winning by a lot. Do you have Mojo and Doc Ock? Mm-mm. I don't. I mean, I would love that. I would love that. But first, we're gonna unlock some stuff. I've been doing my dailies. You know, eating my lunch, doing my dailies. What do you think of Goose in this deck? I just haven't really thought about it. Panacea, I don't have that many cards. All right. Also, I honestly kind of like cards like Korg. I think Korg is just pretty fucking solid. I snap, like, first turn 90% of the time right now, because I don't really care. I'm fucking doing this. All right. All right. So that's pretty locked. So, probably like this. Yeah. Nice. And now we're going to try to win these two. Yo, there's the rock from Korg. Fuck yeah. So, I mean, this is just the win. That we won, we did it. Yeah. Victory. Oh my god, Jeff is dude, oh my god, Jeff Hoagland. Jeff Hoagland. Dude, literally, okay, let me just stop for a moment. Jeff, I owe you an astonishing amount. I owe you, like, I am severely in debt to Jeff Hoagland. Because, like, I typically just stream Marvel Snap once a week because you don't unlock cards very quickly if you're doing what I'm doing and just spending, you know, $10 a month on the season pass, whatever it is. And, like, 90% of the time, Jeff raids us here on Tuesdays. Now you might not think much about the finances of being a streamer. I would argue I think about it pretty often. And the amount of literal, concrete, stunning financial benefit that is generated as a result of those kinds of kind raids is ridiculously big. So, Jeff, thank you a lot. And to all the rest of you, how you doing? How you enjoying patch day? You know, I think Leader was fair and balanced before the patch, but, you know, I like to switch it up here. What we're going for today is we are making a fill our opponent's side with garbage deck. So, I'm not 100% convinced that I'm going to... Oh my god, c'est fantastique. I'm not 100% sure that we're going to win the Weir Island, but I'm going to go ahead and play Debris here, because we will then double the stacking benefits. They discard the Infinite. Okay. I think I want to wait one turn on the Titania. We're going to Polaris to... We can potentially pull this one over. We can pull the Rock or the Ninja over, which will effectively lock in. All right, terrific. So this makes it a little hard to lose this side. This is a bit tricky. I think this is probably the way that we want to do this. This is probably the way that we want to do this. Why? I don't necessarily think I want to plump this here. Huh. This is +2 to everything on this side. So they've already discarded Infinite. If Hela comes in, that's going to be a little bit of randomness. I love Hela discard. Let me be abundantly clear. I love Hela discard. I mean, that's some random garbage here. I kind of want to just... Surely Hela's coming down. Surely, surely. I actually think this is the right play. I think. She-Hulk could also be coming down. I mean, there's a lot of ways that we can lose. And our goal is really to just try to iterate on this deck, because it's just a fun idea. It's just a fun goal. So what's nice about this is that this gives us a reasonable probability to... I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Victory. What is this guy doing? I don't think anyone saw that coming. Do you think Carrot's a bot? Do we think Carrot is a bot? I think I'm actually the reason that we won. I think I'm the reason that we won. And I think if you think that a bot is the reason that we won, that's only the case if we lose. Did you math to the left? Oxidmay, I computed not Sunspot going all the way to the max. I was computing things like a Hela coming down. Oh, person says hello. Insta-mute, always, every single time. Oh my god, get me out of here. Oh, snap. What I computed was, if Hela was played in mid... I actually probably should have narrated this. If Hela was played in mid or right, and an Infinite landed on the left, we'd probably lose the left. Cards cost 1 less. Praise be to Gaben. All right, you see this? Dude, so many rocks coming. Well, this kind of stinks here, huh? Because I think now the read that I'm going to make is that my opponent is going to win this side. So what I'm therefore trying to do is to probably shoot for these ones. I also could have Polaris to pull potentially pull the Deadpool or the Bucky over. Yeah. I think this is fine. Well, we could do something like this as well. This is 3. Winter Soldier is 2. Let's do this, actually. Let's do this. Is this a Johnny deck? I don't know. I don't know. I think that... Let me tell you the thing that is interesting to me. As a person, I'd probably say, Carnage, eat your rocks. Is this a Mysterio? All right, very well. Yo, I think I'm fucked. I will be very clear with you. If you run destroy elements, I don't beat you. I concede that I will concede to you. We're gonna pass the turn. Make them think I'm running Infinite. Enough said, Bob. Enough said, Baba. Wow, I can actually run all this shit out, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I could also Spider-Woman mid. You know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play for all the lanes. I'm gonna play for every single lane, and we're gonna lose to death. That's my decision. That's my play. This is my decision. All right, we lose there. We fucking lose here. Arnim Zola, really? All right, Spider-Woman. Yeah, eat shit. Oh my god. Wait, I miscounted. And we've won. There it is. Let me tell you, you too can be incompetent and scoop up the victories. It's called failing upward. It's common in America. Alright, let's get some of this. Let's go to the season pass. Let's click some of this. Alright, yeah. You know, I could... As I was counting to 14... I could feel the wrinkles in my brain forming wrinkles. It was unbelievable. Did I math that? No. Big shout out to Polaris for ripping over the Winter Soldier that got banked. I mean, if Death had been snatched up, we would have been screwed. But here's Titania. God, it never actually occurred to me how frightened she looked. She can't believe she's on air right now. But Titania is... Honestly, the way that I would view Titania is that 90% of the time, she is the last card you play on turn 6 to get a surprise 5 power in a location. There it is. Tiny cards can't be played here. So here's what I'm considering. I want to Red Rover, send several rocks right over. But this deck, you have probably heard me say a couple times that I don't think that this deck plays well when you wait a while to start setting cards on the opposing side of the battlefield. It just does not work very well when you do that. Distribute my power here a little bit. I'm trying to win left and right now, probably.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's fine. I don't think I'm ever going to understand how this shit works, man. I'll be real with you. I really don't. Okay, so I think this is my Bale lane. I'm trying to win these two right now, so I think if I Polaris here... I think I actually just do want this power. I mean, this guy's a little bit annoying, but... still think it's alright. But yeah, no, I want to rewind to something I was saying earlier. I think that if you took a pie chart of like how I function as a gamer, I'd probably say I'm like 40 to 50% Spike, right? I grew up being a competitive StarCraft 1 player. Hell yes. All right, this is the game. Now this is actually a little tricky, because what I could do is I could surprise play to tie here. No, who the fuck do I think I am? That's just a bad decision. Titania is definitely going to the other side if we play her. I'm worried about a very large card coming down here. Spider-Man, Sunspot, Armor all indicate big things. So I think that Titania in the middle is probably the best option, and then Spider-Woman left. Or we could add 13 points of stats here. So, if my opponent passes, they'll get 6 power here, and Titania will win. So if I Maximus and Demon here, this is 13 total power, plus 3 is 16 total power. And Krek is going to wind up with a broken neck. And I'm also scared to play Titania because I reveal first. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the error in the logic. Because if they just play a big thing, we just insta-snap lose. Alright. I gamed myself, baby. Now, if I had played Spider-Woman, then, dude, this game needs permanent auto-mute. If I had Spider-Womaned the middle, we would have had 2 extra powers. We would have been at 17. We would have subtracted 4, and we would have been dead anyways. Yeah. Now, I want to note, there's something that I said at the start of this match, which is I really feel like this deck doesn't function well if I pass a few turns and then try to, like, Red Rover, send Rocks right over with Viper. So I think that's, like, as I was playing this, I wound up in awkward situations in the later turns because I think I just didn't have enough raw power on the board. Carnage. Oh, that's a terrible one for my opponent to have gotten. Zoinks. Spider-Woman right would win then. Spider-Woman could not be played on the right because the right position says that you can't play a card that costs 4, 5, or 6. Let's just habitize this. These are more or less good cards for us. I'm going to Green Goblin because I think we can win Sakaar against this Bishop with this pile of babies. Especially with Iron Man. I think this is the right thing to do, or... yeah. I don't even think I'm going to try to win Ware Island. Finverse says, why is Bishop a bad one to get Sakaard? I feel it's an incredible pull for free. It's bad for us. It is the best possible card for most decks running Bishop to have this come down, but I'm not running Bishop, so this is fucking horrible. Are we? Do you get where I'm coming from? Things that are good for you are bad for me, and I'm the only thing that matters to me. I'm number one in my life always. Do you get that? You feel me, Fanavaries? What am I doing here? So let's see. If I think I'm sacking Ware Island. This is the one that when a card moves here, it gets all swollen. Yeah, I'm going to do like this. Drax. Yeah, I'm literally bailing on Ware Island. Is this right? Or do I do like this? I think this is going to be better. Because this will generally let me win this right side. Because this is 2 and a number and -3. So it's -1 plus whatever this is. Plus this. Oh, but that power's permanent. Farts. Farts and cruds. So what I was going to do originally. Why not?
I am Iron Man.
Opponent snapped.
I hate this guy. I mean, do you feel that? Do you feel Silver Surfer coming in? Do you... Well, actually, it doesn't look like Silver Surfer. Flee? No, I'm never fleeing. Like, here's the thing. There's something that I think that y'all need to get if you're coming from Jeff's channel. When it comes to cubes, if I even think there's a 5% chance I can win it, I stay in. I don't give a shit about these cubes, man. Alright, so we're going to yoink a thing, we're going to demon, and then we're going to Titania. I think. I don't know if Titania is going to Red Rover, swing all the way the fuck over. I don't want to go up against this many stats. I think we'll just lose. I'm doing this. Alright, we're fucked. Oh, thank God, Titania died. Dude. No, I lost the car, you bastard. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know what this deck is. I have no idea. What does this card do again? This is the middle location, shuffle your hand to your deck. I mean, this deck is just wild. So what I want to do is I want to come to my garbage day deck. What are some candidates for swap-a-rooing? Spider-Woman has felt awkward. Spider-Woman has felt awkward. Some of those came from Triskelion. What does Triskelion do? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Where are you? Stop running away from me. There it is. Oh yeah, Triskelion. That was really the big problem. Armor to protect against Killmonger. There's just not a lot of Killmongers floating around here. Spider-Man is a really interesting card because I'm not wanting for super late turn plays, but this is an incredible way to lock up a location. Yeah, let's give this small adjustment a try. This is another card that I'm not 100% sure on. Do you have Mojo? Nah. Nah. Spider-Man, Spider-Fan. Dude, I'm such a big Spider-Fan. We snap every time? Yeah, we snap every time. I'm better than these jobbers. I'm not afraid of the danger room. Alright, I'm gonna play Debra. Now, we have the Titania Green Goblin combo. You fucking turd. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna clog this shit up. A Painful Dwarf says, would you rather have a foot-long nose or nose-long feet? Well, those are already the same length for me, Painful Dwarf, so it's not really gonna do that much disruption. So by the way, here's the combo that I was talking about earlier. So now we just win that side. We've just got it. So we gotta be a little careful with Polaris, because Polaris can yoink a lot of these. Not this one, but there's a 1 in 3 that it yoinks Titania, so I kind of want to wait a little bit. I might just plan on Polarising here at the end to win left. Something like this. Well, well, well. Fuck. Oh, shit. I gotta leave the game. Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Escaped.
Getting out of here, man. Yeah, Carnage left, wins it, and somehow I thought that we were losing Washington, D.C. Alright. So we can Carnage left, and the right, I guess I would just be demoning. Right is 9. Oh, yep, missed that. That's 9. Okay, yeah. Nice. Superb. Demons love Washington, D.C. Jesus. This game needs an auto mute. I talk about this every single week when I play. I never need to hear my opponent. Ever. I just never need that shit. So this is, by the way, an example of where I think that this deck should play for tempo. Oh, Bast. Oh, boy. So the Powerball cards in your hand of 3. This is, like, really fun in Cerebro lists. This is really fun in super cheap low drop lists. Add a random card here for each player. Oh, dude, hell yeah. So I'm going to just put some stats here. All right. I mean, that'll do. So I think that we're going to do the Titania Green Goblin combo. And what makes this work is that Titania, watch the way in which Titania moves. Green Goblin crosses first, and then Titania hops over. So if my opponent played a card there, then you would still be able to peel it back. I want to do something risky because I'm brave. It's probably not necessary. Probably what I should do is try to win this and the X-Mansion. So I think that I'm actually giving up on Limbo. And I'm playing Maximus right here. And then I'll Maximus and Demon on the right. I don't want to play this because I'd send the Titania right fucking back. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Alright, this is the game. This is what I got. This is what I got. It's turn 6 out of 7. My God, Mamma Mia. You know what? I'm going to use the same excuse I used last Thursday. I got up and I did yoga this morning. And as someone who's, you know, trying to become a big, robust boy, It was hard on me. It was hard on me, that yoga. I have been groggy ever since. Blaming yoga's perfect. Thanks, Rachel Avadano. It's good to see that I built a community of like-minded gamers that also believe that it's just not my fault that I lost. You know what I mean? It's just nice, because it's just not my fault. It's not me. It's you! Bishop? Yeah, no, like, you win that side, okay? Alright. If I play Spider-Man in mid and my opponent plays nothing, what happens? This will be on that side, so my opponent will have 6, they will have 7. We will have 6 from this, and we'll have 3 from this shit. And 6 and 4, and 1, oh, you're fucking doomed. Plausibly. Things are getting awfully yoked up. Pass is the Megamind move. Well, the thing is that, like, I don't have that large of a brain.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, take that. It's gonna go to 4! Oh, shit, that sucks. Oh, by the skin of our teeth. We got the Silver Surfer person. Now, who was saying that passing was the Megamind move? Didn't Megamind, like, lose in the movies? Is that accurate? In that case, you're right. That is the Megamind move. That's the Megamindest there ever were. Don't Megamind me while I mega dunk on that remark. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm teasing. I know you were trying to have fun. I'm trying to have fun back, but you know, if you're poking fun at me, it feels way more intense if I poke fun at you in front of all of these people because I have a microphone. So, you know, I just want to make sure that we're being as explicit as possible. Fuck yeah, man. Someone's here for variance. Kookie says, what's the difference between a villain and a supervillain? Oh, that's a very interesting question. When you play a card here, add a copy to another location? Oh my god. I'm gonna just play this out as often as possible. Yeah, I never had any doubt. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, there wasn't a single doubt in my head. Not in my eyeball. Alright, well, Green Goblin it is. I kind of wanted to Debris, but let's get negative with him for a moment. Oh, presentation? Oh, all of you are in on a joke with each other and I'm fucking not? I thought someone was sincerely asking me my analysis of the difference between a villain and a supervillain, and that the purpose of asking that was that this channel's all about me and my thoughts on things. That's what I thought was going on. And let me tell you, if you think that that's not how I was going to interpret that, well, that's on you, my friend. As a monument to arrogance in the hellscape dystopia that is the streaming world. I mean, there's a 0% chance I'm not doing this shit. Like, there's a 0% chance I'm not doing this shit. You seem in a Gosu mood today, Entropy? Well, I did yoga. Spider-Man, though? Spider-Man Berserk. Spider-Man is a coward's play, because if I play Debris, there's often no more space. Huh? Ah, fuck. Ah, balls, man. This fucking sucks. But it was the bravest play. It was the bravest thing I could have done. Like, hands down. Hands down. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I really want to play Titania. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Org. I'm fucking rad. Alright. Alright. You know what? Alright, we got it. We did it.
Victory.
Alright, yep. Garbage day. I feel good. I feel very good. I don't remember who suggested Spider-Man, but great call. Captain Mad Dog Griffin says, Sean, have you ever felt the need to shower after games? I'm a Twitch broadcaster. I don't feel the need to shower. All right. So let's see here. There's a devil dinosaur here, so I'm going to bail on this lane. I'm going to go ahead and snap. Good remark? Did I find the remark? It was remarkable. Rhinelian's showering is a waste of time. Honestly, since lockdown and the pandemic, maybe it's a sign of mild depression, but there were times when I was just like, the fuck would I shower? You know, just like with this dejected, what are we doing? Why are we showering? Why am I wearing pants? Like, I just shoved back against all this dumb nonsense. Ugh. Like, why? I don't need to wear pants. I can smell. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Red fucking Rover, huh? Angela. Oh, dude, I'm shipping it right across right away. Add a random card here for each player. Oh, dude, fuck yes. So we anticipate at least one card is coming here. Could possibly be 2 cards. We're only on turn 3, so now what's going to happen is the Collector is going to arrive. We're going to Red Rover, send some gunk right over. It's Demon O'Clock. We're each going to get a little bit of fill-ins. I don't think that triggers Angela. Terrible pulls for both of us. How do we do this, huh? Maybe we can like pull something over on a later turn. But yeah, I think that might just be Iceman time. Damn it. Damn it. All right. It's time for armor. No, I'm not running armor. It's a coward's move. See, this was created by Agent 13. Like, seeing a lot of Killmongers. Everyone has Killmongers. No, you're all crazy. You're all crazy in the cooking. We've seen 2 Killmongers today, right? We've seen 2. Or excuse me, 3, and only 1 was not created by a random card. I think that's right. This is about what I'm gonna do here. Something like this, because I still have to win one of the other lanes. This looks terrible. This is fucking really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Escaped.
Alright, we got out of there. Yeah, you know, in a game that's as probabilistic as this game is, like, you know, I literally don't mind if there is a deck that 100%s me. As long as I'm not seeing that deck a lot. Like, if this deck had a 100% loss rate, oh, fuck yeah, Necrotia? Let's hit him with that ice. Feeling very nice. Yeah, if someone was like, if like in 100% of games, I was seeing like Silver Surfer decks and various other combo decks, and I was losing to all those, like Cerebro and Silver Surfer decks, then yeah, like I'd probably make an adjustment to it. But, ooh, Corgan Hood. Play Deborah over here later. And for what it's worth, I don't think that armor is wrong. I think that armor is... We can wait a bit. We can wait a bit on armoring. On wiring. So I think that this is actually the lane that we are bailing upon. Oh, look, we're both working together, man. That's fucking sick. So... Oh, really? Is that fucking so? No Cosmo, huh? Alright, well. Why Queen? Shit. The Queen knows I have Spider-Mans. Snarl, 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 snarl. Is this the play? It might very well be. So I think... Holy shit, we are fucked.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. So, we probably think that there's a devil dinosaur coming. Yay! That human lost. Oh, I'm gonna be upgrading all these garbage cards. You know, another card that I think is very reasonable as an ad is actually Beast. Because you can kind of like reflood with annoying stuff and you can peel back some of the gunk you've created. We might consider doing a little bit more of that. That's why we snap on turn 1. When you play a card here, return it to your hand. Alright. We only got 2 lanes we're worrying about. Hopefully we can find debris. Okay. Nice. All right. Is that fucking so? Okay. You fucking jerk. Well, it's okay. He's only got 1 card in the hand. He's only got the 1 card.
Opponent snapped.
I am not feeling like we win this. I'm gonna get out. Look at that. Saved ourselves the trouble.
Escaped.
Saved ourselves that trouble. There it is. Collect reward. Alright. So, let's see. In about 10 short minutes, we're gonna be packing up some stuff. At a copy of the opponent's hand.
Snap.
In 10 minutes, we are going to be opening some more packs. Hell yeah, Pummel. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is about what I am talking. Alright, it's the same old, same old. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Let's rock a clock. Alright, let's get this guy down here. Can't wait to start playing rocks on Machine World. Oh yeah, what do I get? Give me some good stuff. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, man. I love this. Look, my opponent's voluntarily playing rocks. New York is a little bit tricky, so what we're going to do is we're just going to... Yeah, actually, this is probably the best place to play this. Opponent's not really doing anything. Opponent is not really doing anything at all, are they? All right. All right. I mean, this could be a devouring card. Fuck. Oh my god, I have a bunch of rocks. So if we -8 ourselves here, we're now at -3, and if I do this, I'm at +3, but then this has to stay here. I mean, we probably lose, but I have to see this one play out. Oh, shit. Alright, so, I mean, this is going to be close. I'm not going to do the computations here, though. Up, 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 up. Yeah, don't mind my muttering. Titania. Alright. We had to see it play out. Add a squirrel to every location. Oh, brilliant. This is amazing news. Alright, Devillion. Sunspot. Sucks a lot. Alright, when you play, return it to your hand. Very well. Very well. Yeah, Polaris, I actually am going to try cutting this and putting in Beast. Spider-Man, I think, works well with the plan. Oh, shit. Is it really Morbin time? I didn't even realize it was that. Oh my god, yeah. Are you kidding me? Nice. We got rid of the card we're not interested in. Alright, so... Villain now doesn't have a play, huh? So we need to have a lot of stats here. We just need to have some stats here. So... I mean, Morbius... Oh, God. So this is going to be 5... 5 and 6 is 11, so Maximus and Titania is 12. And I need 5 here? Unless my opponent discards more. I'm actually a little bit low on stats that I need. Like, this is something that I'll have to do eventually. Okay, nice. Yeah, you know what, let me actually... Let me peel Polaris, because Polaris was one of the more recent additions. Because, like, if I show what really has been feeling like an effective pile, these have been feeling pretty effective. Like, these 1-mana cards, oh shit, I didn't mean to remove that one. These 1-mana cards, like Iceman and Korg, have been also feeling pretty solid. Like, getting 2 stats out and then clogging is super relevant. So the thing that we had just recently tried out was Spider-Man. We haven't gotten to see this used that much, but this actually feels pretty solid with the plan. And then we're going to try Beast, because Beast has the opportunity to let us shift things around. It also lets us return rocks, duplicate some of our more annoying effects. I don't know how necessarily good that is. Oh, hey, Devillian, good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know what? In celebration of Devillian being here, let's open up some cards, shall we? All right, who can I upgrade here that's actually cool? A lot of cards in this game that are not cool. Black Widow, you've been doing work for us. Alcyon's a Scorpion. Scorpion, I actually think is one of like the best, well-rounded cards. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Do you feel that? I think I'm gonna get lucky and get 100 collector's tokens. Even worse. All right. Well, I think that pixel art can absolutely be done well. I'm rarely just interested in pixel art. So every time I see pixel art, I'm just like, true coal in the stocking. 3-dimensional rock creation. Get boosters. Upgrade again. Animated. Ugh.
Animated.
That little that he does at the end cracks me up 100% of the time. Oh my god. Literally worthless to me. All right, fantastic. All right, what else can we do? Deathlock? Yeah, Deathlock's cool. Here we go. 50 more credits, which is another way of being like, keep going. All right, who else is cool? I think you're learning that I'm not necessarily someone who min-maxes things. Just, you know, what's cool. Hood? Yeah, dude, Hood's rad. Dude, I have, like, Rainbow Hood. Sweet. All right. All right, nice. All right, I'm gonna go here. Oh, boy. All right, that was like my entire weekend worth of playing. that was my whole weekend. And I mean, I'll say what I said at the start, which is that I have grown to like just really, really have negative things to say about how collection levels past 1,000 feel. Well, let's give Beast a shot. Let's give Beast a shot. Dead G91 says, what's this deck about? Well, it's about garbage day. Ooh, even better. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, come on, please. You can't think I'm not gonna. You can think I'm not gonna. And the grand total is... Alright, so we've won this. See, like, this sort of thing is actually really interesting to me. Where I can, like... just bring them right back, and now I have 0 cost things. Oh, dude, if I bink Spider-Man here... Holy shit, that'd be... I'm gonna do this just to clear up the space. Dude, if I can get Spider-Man, corner pocket. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, dude. All right, that feels very good. I mean, that feels really good. Wait, did I miss math to the left? I don't think I did. I think we're fine. All right. 7, 6, and 5. Oh my god, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Victory.
Feels pretty good. Dum. Poor Adam Sandler. With his seminal performance in one of my favorite movies of all time, Uncut Gems. If any of you are hanging out on a Friday night and you're like, man, I want anxiety, I recommend you watch Uncut Gems. Like, if you're just like, I feel too calm, you should watch Uncut Gems. Well, those are good ones to discard. May as well snap that. Jeff says, I have enough anxiety already, thank you very much. Well, in case you... Oh, dude, hell yeah. In case you want more. All right. Go snap. Dr. Rhinus' serotonin is out, cortisol's in, baby. Yeah, I literally, all I ever really want is cortisol. I'm gonna see if I can literally just rock it, you know? Well, that generally speaking was good for me, but Maximus does kind of stinker. Lady Chef. Death to the Pretender. Hey, I did that last game. Nice. Alright. Invisible Woman! Well, I hate to tell you, Invisible Woman. So it's turn 5 out of 6. So I think this mostly open lane, and debris goes here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright, so we went right. Well, this is the funniest one. Alright, I mean, like, if this is like Hella or Infinite or some shit, like, we can still lose. Like, if this is Infinite, we probably lose, but I'm gonna stay this. Maximus, right? I'm gonna send the Green Goblin over. Because Maximus is 3 and Green Goblin is 3, and this does shut down a little bit of space for him. Alright, so we win that. What's this one then? Yeah, alright. Yeah! Oh my god, great. I mean, that's terrific. That's terrific. Chasson says, hi Sean from Italy, been following you since Hearthstone times and finally got the chance to gift a sub. Much love. Dude, Chasson, thank you for that. I dedicate the stupidity of this stream to all you darlings out there who kindly support our little form of entertainment. Stingy says, how's the learning curve for this game? I think that it is maybe the best first 50, 60 hours of tutorialization that I have ever seen. Go ahead and rock Debrii here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I gotta do like this, don't I? I mean, yeah, yeah. Woo, we got some choices. I think I'm bailing on this. No. No, I actually think that the rocking it is going to be the best here. Lady Sif gets dunked, so we're expecting a big ol' apocalypse to come up. Nice. So now these two lanes are locked up. All right. So, you know what? Let me go ahead and do a tempo rock right there, and I'll put this guy here. Okay. I mean... I think Beast was maybe the ad that we needed. Because maybe what I didn't need was additional stats. Maybe what I needed to be was to be a bad person. Maybe that's what I needed. I'm enjoying the list. Alright, get a little bit of power. Yeah, I'll just snap, you know, send it right over. If I could get Luke Cage with Hazmat, I'd be a happy person. I'd just be a happy person. H2Tep says, I feel like something about the collector's token system is amiss. Getting a 3K card seems impossible to me unless I stockpile for months. Yeah, I mean, they sort of added collector's tokens and the token shop after launch, and it feels bizarre. Feels bizarre. I think that's the assertion I want to make. Move all of their cards here to other locations? Oh my. Okay. Okoye. Okoye. Where's my Debrii? Let's get a Debrii right off the top. No? Very well. So... something like this. Yeah, my issue with H2Tep is that, again, I just feel like I actually meant to play Black Widow in a separate lane. I just brain farted. No big deal. And you know what? I don't know where demons should go, so I'm just gonna let the video game decide. Lockjaw, Widow's Bite. It's dunked and turns into a... then gets dunked. Widow's Bite. Superb. This might actually just be the best play. Mjolnir to me. All right, Titania. You're expensive now. All right, that's one of the worst possible distributions of those things. we kind of are like winning the Isle of Silence. Because, like, if one of these had swapped with The Rock or Black Widow, we'd be, like, winning in both of these. So let's get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, but I would say that my issue with Marvel Snap is up to level 1000. I think it is one of the best crafted gaming experiences for multiplayer that I've ever seen. I mean, I'm almost shaken with how movingly, beautifully constructed it is. And that said, I think that from level 1000 and onward, it's quite painful. Quite painful. Really? Oh my goodness. No, I think this is... What am I doing? Okay, wait. There's too many possibilities. There's too many possibilities. Okay. Infinite Beasts? Yeah, I don't really know what the reason for that would be, but we can do it.
Wind, aid my hand.
God, I really want to, huh? All right, so that... Oh, that doesn't win it for us. All right, so we're going to have to do some creative gaming here. Okay. We're going to debris to fill that flooded region, which gives the lizard -3, so we'll win right. The question is, can we win the cloning vats? And I think we can. I don't have a draw next turn? Why is that? Oh, yeah, because the resolution of the cloning vats happens before the draw step. Great. Super fine. All right, we are probably totally, utterly fucked here then. All right. -4 to -8. So this goes here. So we'll win this area. This will be 0 to -4. So how do we stack the most amount of stats humanly possible in the mid? Should probably play Titania last. I'm going to play Spider-Man because he's awesome. No, I'm going to play Debris because that's fucking awesome right there. So we might actually win because we're just going to suddenly burst out with +14 in mid. Oh, farts. Right. I just made a mistake. I needed to play Debris last. All right. Okay. Okay. My heart was in the right place. My analysis was mostly correct. I just ordering it incorrectly. But I mean, like, this is where I don't really care about cubes is super relevant, because for me, I'm really interested in the fact that if we had sequenced that correctly, we would have won. And I think that, like, finding outs like that is what's really pleasing and really fun. Yeah, if we did Beast last, we would have gotten it. All right, well, let's do this. MT Gaming says, wouldn't have helped because hand would be full before Beast ability. Oh, MT Gaming, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the fact that if we did the sequence of Demon, Debris, Titania in mid, and then Beast at left, Debris' ability would have tried to summon rocks, and it wouldn't have summoned it left, and then Beast would have tried to return to hand. Those three things. Yeah. Oh, cloning vats would have filled your hand is what he's saying. Nice, that's another good call. I didn't even see that. First to fill their hand here? All right, well, change of plans, friends. I see, you're right, MT Gaming, you're right. And also it says, MT Gaming, that this is your first time chatting? But I don't think that that's true at all. All right? Because if we did Debris first, then Beast, then the last two cards in mid, maybe that would have actually been all right. All right, Ghosty, let me do a quick change over here. Spectrum, huh? That's super trash. All right, Ghosty, let me know how this looks and feels and goes. Ever had a free hand before? I gotta be careful, because I can actually, like, fucking play all this shit out. My opponent is likely doing Darkhawk. No more draws for you. I don't think we should play anything, is where I'm at. Oh, I'm fucking staying out and giving about this. I don't give a damn. There's a lot of ways in which we can retreat. Nice. So, those will go down. This is the number of rocks in my deck. So, can we win here? It does not look like it. Do any of my guys have ongoing? This was not the best card. So, I think, yeah, we do have to leave. And I'm going to strategically, again, mute. Survey says, maybe you should put Patriot in this deck because you play a 2-time Debris. So, Patriot is a card that says your ability-less cards get stronger. And Patriot is Patriot is just a solid card. All right, Ghosty, let me know what you think now. Do a little tempo here. Yeah, and I think that just straight up, it is a reasonable consideration. It's just a reasonable consideration. Kazar is also an interesting consideration. These are all just fine. These are all completely fine and reasonable and sensible things. But for me, I think that this deck has felt better. Face the might of Asgard. This deck has felt better and better and better the more that I have been able This deck has felt better and better the more that I have been able to focus on the gunking up of my opponent's stuff. Super Scroll has ongoing effects of all enemy cards. I think this is actually the play. I think I focus on mid, because I need to see what happens on Weir Island.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So that kind of prevents that. Okay, I mean, this has some high variance outcomes in this list. Yeah.
Mjolnir, to me.
So we're winning mid. This is about the best that I got. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and play Titania here, because why not? Bail on Weir. So now villain kind of must focus on that one. Or, you know, there's another argument to be made that I should have played both of them here. Because this is 5 and 7 and 2 for a total of 14. And then 13 plus 14 is 27 to 21. But then we get another 4 and they get another 2. So then it's 23 to 31. So, Yeah, thanks for doing the little tech check with me, Ghosty. I have upped my bitrate from 6,000 to 8,000, which should mean a little bit less artifacting, a little bit, tiny bit less of that.
Victory.
I think Spider-Man was just an absolutely spectacular suggestion for this deck. Bolden says they'd steal your Titania if they played a card left, though. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit, like, a little hesitant about it. Because, you know, the reason that I walked through that logic on the left is that, you know, we'd say, hey, my opponent might think that they need to win on right. They might think that they need to win on right. Bishalio says, I like the amount of decision-making that goes into this deck. It's a lot of fun. When I am... Oh. There we go. Whew, that was close. Nice. All right. Okay. Domino. Okay, so we are literally looking for exactly Beast. Okay, so we want to play this one here. Oh, this is an unbelievable run out. So Domino is often a sign of a Silver Surfer list. So I have a quick interaction question. If I were able to go Demon and Titania here, I can't because Hellfire Club blocks it, but if I were able... Titania would return back to the hand, huh? So I think we're bailing on this area since we didn't get Carnage. Certainly doing this. Spider-Man here. Next turn. I think I wait a turn. I need to wait a turn.
I am Iron Man.
Okay. Maybe it was more correct to play Debris. I think this is still better because then if I like abruptly draw Carnage, I can still gobble middle. All right, so we win left.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, so this is going to get +2 from Silver Surfer. So this is going to get +4, so it's going to go to 12. Holy fuck. 5 and 7 is 12. Shoe. Holy blue. I nearly fucking lost that, didn't I? This is fine to do, because they reveal first, and we reveal last. It's +3 from Surfer. It's +3? Oh my god, no, I'm confusing with Cerebro. So this is 3, so this is going to be going to 14. So 5 + 7 is 12. +3 is 15. Jesus. I'm terrified. Jesus. All right, nice. Yes, dude. What makes me enjoy this deck is I feel like I'm playing Magic. Oh yeah, you can upgrade it. No, you can't. You know, it feels like there's actual complicated decisions to be made. I mean, not like ridiculously complicated. It's not like my brain is melting. Not Debris. No, I fucking knew it. All right, I'm not snapping. Feels like a white prison deck. Yeah, Gikon. Transform all cards here into the Hulk.
Oh, snap.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah, White Prison is a dex archetype in Magic the Gathering in which you effectively... Nice. Prevent your opponent from, like, playing any cards. And prevent them from attacking and prevent them from using their stuff. It's super unbelievably fun. Alright, well, I figured out the build. Yeah, left was very clearly not going to be ours with the hood on -2. Getting moiged. May as well in the turn. Beast all those Hulks. Yeah, dude! I, like, return them and I just, like, play one of them here because they still cost 5? Alright. So, if my opponent has, what's-her-face? Shang-Chi, we do lose. Oh my god, that is awkward. Whatever. I'm doing this because it's the funniest. Oh, shit. Arrow, of course, dude. Alright. Farts. Yeah. Yeah, Arrow's officially the greatest card in the video game now. Arrow, that's the first Arrow we have seen today. I'm not I'm not gonna let that one slip by our logic brainies. It's a clip for sure. Ah, you monsters are always looking for your clips, huh? Carnage into Leader. Oh, Carnage into Leader is like an all-time amazing god tier play. All right, this actually works out nicely for us because we're quite a fan of the cheapo things. Oh, Green Goblin is only a -1. Gosh dang. Okay. All right. So I am going to do this. I'm going to do this because here's the thing. M'Baku and Wolverine are often run in Galactus decks where, you know, you are on turn 4 or 5 or turn 4 or 5 trying to Galactus it up. Yep, this looks very Galactus-y. So that shuts that down, right? No more Galactus. Why not? Why not? Yeah, so Galactus needs nothing to be there. So now, yes! Oh boy, I'm so happy. Galactus only works if there's nothing else in the location. And Hipchis says you should have snapped before Debris reveals. Hipchis, I snapped turn 1 as I do in 100% of my games, you coward. Yeah, Hipchis, I wasn't clutching my cubes to my bosom. Are you kidding me? No, I just get in there, snap. That's how it's done. Are you kidding me? I walk into grocery stores and scream, I'm all in. Like, I'm reckless, Hipchis. I'm the bravest one here. Don't any of you forget that. See? See how effective it is? I'm the bravest person that's ever downloaded and begun to play this game. And I have neither gained nor lost cubes, but I am having a good time. Lord Chuda says, oh shit, that was me. I didn't even know, but you scared me. That's right. Let that be a lesson to all of you. Cards here have -2 power. You know what? I'll play this one in the middle. What's the snap mechanic? Very new to this. It is a doubling of the stakes. We are now winning or losing 1 cube. But if I snap, it changes to winning and losing 2 cubes. And then if my opponent snaps, it changes to winning and losing 4 cubes. The coolest card in the game. I'm going to tempo Carnage over here. All right. All right, I guess now I need to do this shit. All right, here we go. Ulf himself says, I started snapping turn 1 because Ewan went from rank 52 to 75. Yeah, I mean, like, basically, no matter what, you just teleport to rank 70 when you start doing this shit. Blued. Oh, it's to destroy your rocks, not destroy your side. Oh my god, this game is... This is one of the most difficult games that's ever been made. So we have declared that we are losing right, huh? I really needed to play the demon then, because we're not going to have enough mana to do everything that I want to do. Oh yeah, all these rocks are going to slide on over. Gajmo. So we do this, and then we do this. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to play this, and then we need to play... Yeah. Spider-Man was such a good addition to this. Spider-Man was such a good addition to this. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm getting the fuck out. It's incredible. Dude, we are absolutely snapping the necks of Surfer players left and right. Alright, let's let these idiots get all big. This deck is so dirty. It feels good, doesn't it, Davey? Hey, how's everyone doing today? How is everyone? Well, it appears there's been a change of plans. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely start rocking this up. Hey, Pretty Patrick Lunchtime, please do me a favor and ask for permission before posting a link in the chat. Oh, dude, look, fucking we're owning. Alright. Doomhammer is having a rough week, but you are always a source of joy. Well, that's important to us here, Doomhammer, to be able to give you a nice little comfy time. Let's see, how else are other people doing? Thorin Twin says I'm doing fine. That's so divine. Alright. Opponent snapped. I mean, we're going to keep winning here. They're probably going to be winning this one. Kind of like this. Give them a rock. Send them in. Because they're going to need to... We might wind up losing Ware Island, but I mean, we're pretty substantially ahead. Oh, fucking sick. Alright, so... I mean... We just wait. Alright, we've won Mojo World. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, so... We're winning this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and show them who the boss is and play these two large ones here. Right? I mean, there are still ways for us to lose, but I think that the way that we would lose is if they have Ultron and they filled Mojo World with a bunch of stuff, but I just don't think that they're going to do that. I think that more than likely they're going to just have some large amount of thingies. They can't really copy that much from Mojo World with a leader. I don't know, seems pretty good. Advanced Wins says I'm very amused by all the Final Fantasy XIV rating drama going on. My goodness.
Victory.
I don't know anything about that, man. I mean, this Spider-Man is the best addition to this deck. Malark Schweik says, thanks. Kid is 17 months. He hasn't been awake at night in like 6 months, so last night was extra rough. I was not ready for it, LOL. Oh my God, I mean, fucking parents. I just worry about parents, man. I just worry about you poor babies. I mean, by the way, I call everyone babies because I just think that the word is funny. Even more so than calling people a baby funny, I think the word baby. It's a weird, bouncy, fun baby. No cards will be revealed this turn. Alright, well. I'm gonna go ahead and send Widow. So I think to help maximize the probability of smacking this kiddo, I'm going to play the Debris here. Because then this gives us a pretty strong probability of winning this one. We're still going to try to clog up these other sides. But yeah, dude, parents just... I mean, you no longer have a life that is fully yours. I face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir, come over here. To me. All right. For extra carnage. Gobble, 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 gobble. Carnage to me! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I actually think this is the play. It's arguable that this is the play. Yeah, this is the play right here. Oh, fuck. Dang. Alright, well. We hedged it. Damn. Alright.
Mjolnir, to me.
Mjolnir to me. No. Alright. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna play Spider-Man in case there's a Shang-Chi here, because that'll still give us the draw. I think this is more important to do, I think. Maybe I'm actually wrong on this. Maybe I shouldn't do it like this. Maybe what I should actually do is I should go Spider-Man Titanium, then I should Demon on the left. Because then that way, if there's a Shang-Chi, we don't have to worry about ties. Brian Alien says, Day 9 Marvel Snap voice pack when? I think many of you know that I probably gave up a huge amount of opportunity and wealth in my life by not being a voice actor because I'm clearly so talented. Alright. Dr. Doom to me! Like... I know I do fast voices on this channel, but I don't necessarily know if I have the chops, as it were. Voice acting is where the real money is too. Oh, I can't wait to be paid a few $1,000s to work my ass off for like 2 weeks. At which point, I have no clue if I'm gonna ever make money again this year. Fuck yeah, voice acting. Dude, voice acting is so hard. I mean, that shit seems so difficult. And a lot of times with voice acting, you have to like squeeze your throat in different ways and add little bits of grunge. And I mean, I can do that for a little bit, but like just that small bit, just like my throat, I'm like, owie. I do not know if I want this. Cards can't be played here. Oh my god, yes. Mjolnir! Ah! I mean, this is so good. How about voice acting for Goat Sim? I'd do it. I would do that shit. Despy to me! Yeah, unless you're Matt Mercer and you just make it look so easy. I mean, that's literally like so many forms of expertise are, oh yeah, I did that. And I made it look easy because what you're seeing is not me sitting down and doing something. It's me sitting down and taking 10 to 15 years of experience and expertise. Oh my god, hella, that is what I am talking about, baby. All right, so we're gonna yoke up this side. Then we're going to make like a turkey and gobble, 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 gobble. Chiffy says, you could just do your Jade Gollum voice for every roll. Or my knife juggler. Put the apple on your head. And most of you are like, that was pretty bad. To which I would say, yeah, I'm not a voice actor, man. Yeah, Ghosty, I think that the original settings are the money ones. Pew pew. All right. Rhino was a little bit of surprise, though. All right, so let me... I really gotta get some water. Danon does voices badly. Voice pack, I'd buy it. Hell yeah, Barry Carlion. Erm. Duh. How do I do this, huh? Because, I mean, here's something weird I could do. I could, like, Maximus and then Beast. And then I'd have a 1 and a 2 cost. But I think I just don't do that. Alright. I'm not entirely sure who that's going to be helping more. You know, I actually think this is the play. I think this is it. I think we need to win left and right. I think this is the play, because now we have 2 0-cost cards and a 1-cost Viper. I don't know what Chicken's doing, but this is a compelling match. This is esports, just like you, Desperado. Hey, Bronze Love, what a delight to see you. How you doing, man? Casual Stars has actually worked for a dubbing studio. I'm a project manager, though. And the voice actors are absolutely incredible. It's such a joy to see them work. Oh my god, the voice actors are astonishing. Rat. Oh, golly. So this is some zero-cost shit? So there's, like... What on earth legitimately is going on? So this, and then this, and then this, right? Because this 6 ties us, and then we're going to put another 8 over the top. I think this is it. Get the Titanium to turn off Cerebro. I think that's a losing play. Because my opponent is gonna play in these 2 slots. They're just gonna play in these 2 slots. So if I'm trying to do some fancy play syndrome, we run huge risks of just losing. And more importantly, we run huge risks of just literally not like doing anything. Alright, everything gets boosted a little bit. Alright, so we win on tiebreakers. Great. I like winning. Yeah, let me adjust that, Ghosty. I think the setting that we had it at before is just ideal. Smash 388 says, I play a SC2 co-op Commanders game with a Day 9 voice pack every night before going to bed. It gives me so much joy. Hell yes. Our base is under attack. Tactical pause. Thank you, Ghostoka. Oh shit, Red Rover sent a 0-power hood right over. Did you notice the new game mode? God, like... Can I just again say 0 multiplayer games should have communication enabled by default? I think that we could think of exceptions. For instance, if you said, well, hey, Among Us would be hard to play without communication. Totally agree. It's absolutely fine. It's fine if you say it. It's fine if I say it. It's fine if we all say it. But what isn't fine is like when I'm sitting down and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play some StarCraft 2. I'm gonna play like a 4v4 with my buddies. And by default, people are not just allowed to message me, I think, do I place it over here? Or do I try to clog this? Or do I dump it in the middle? Yeah, this is probably right. Not only can people just type in the middle of the game, but also they can message you afterwards and say whatever shit-talking stuff that they are interested in saying. I mean, that's crazy to me that that's like default. Mastopos Danon, you have just become old. That's the craziest shit I have ever heard. No game was ever made better by chat being available by default. Like, if I emote and chicken emotes and we're both emoting at each other, then show us that. There's the double opt-in behavior where if they chat and I chat, then we can see everything. Like, that's great. I'm not saying fully disable it forever and always. So I don't... Okay, so... Here's what we're gonna do. Because we're winning this one for sure. Because they don't have any of their 3 power things, and they're gonna try to Cerebro me. But yeah, I'm not saying disable all chat forever and always, but I mean, like, allow it to be opt-in. Create, if you want to say good luck, have fun, GG, create a button that is there for the first 30 seconds of the game that you're allowed to click. And if you click it and they click it, it shows both of you that you said good luck, have fun. Iceman. Maximus. And final turn. So we're ahead by 12 here, so I'm not futzing with this. They still have to try to win this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Demon here and Titania here. And this is virtually impossible for Chicken to win. Give them Titania, makes them break the Cerebro. Again, we can't guarantee that we can give them Titania because our deck's goal is to clog the board so much that we rarely run into Titania's downside. And so if I have a deck where I'm rarely able to run into Titania's downside, it's extremely hard for me to benefit from Titania's upside unless there's very specific circumstances. So for instance, right now, let's say that I went Titania, Demon. Snap away. I mean, we might lose, but, you know, I don't give a shit. Like, for instance, yeah, so right now, I wouldn't have been able to do anything here. Ooh, maybe I should have put one more thing in there. Oh, that's the thing that I didn't account for. Yeah, we lose here. The thing that I didn't account for was that Cerebro and Mystique could now both be set to 3 due to Bast. So what I should have done is I should have left this lane alone, and then what I could have done is I could have gone Demon and Titania here, and then we would have won these two. That's the thing that I was not computing. When's the set review going to be? Friday. Yeah, double opt-in communication is awesome. There's a lot of really successful instances of double opt-in communication. I mean, like, Tinder is one of the most famous examples of this, where I say, hey, I want to talk to you. And then they get to say, I also want to talk to you, and no one knows if anyone is pinging each other until both of you have agreed. This is how often business introductions work. The hood. So I spent a long time talking about the benefit of playing things out as tempo, but I actually think I'm going to wait for a minute. Amazing. Because Hood is sometimes run in these kinds of control-y decks. It's also sometimes run in decks that have various Devour Chompy bits. Alright, so we need to be 4 there. This leader card's some fucking bullshit, ain't he? Let me just do this little trick here. Alright. So now we've locked mid and right. Huzzah! It's very difficult for my opponent to win this right side, so we're just going to do this. Probably fine. I mean, they can't put any notable things there. So, they can't play Blue Marvel. Yeah, because of the big house. Great. That's some good shit. We did it. Oh yeah, like in professional settings, you know, if you're like, hey, I think this person should be introed to this person. Reach out to this person and say, hey, do you mind if I make an intro to this person? Go to the other person, hey, would you mind if I make an intro to that person? After each turn, cards here, fight, destroy the weakest ones. Alright, so I'm probably gonna try to clog these two. What does leader do now? I mean, if we're being entirely honest, I'm not sure. Wow, that's... Alright. Do this every single turn. Every single turn now. Here we go. This is a absolutely fucking nasty run out. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, I'm never retreating now. All right, I'm going to play Demon here because I think I'm going to be burning a lot of my mana here. Yeah, I think double opting communication is like something that games should just implement more frequently. Don't do it to him, Sean. I'm going to absolutely do it to him, Dirty Deeds. Warrior Falls means he can pick it off. Yeah, this is the game. Let's do some real nonsense, huh? You might want to Beast Widow first, or she's the one when you constantly lose bar her. I mean, sure, but like, there's just not a lot of time in this game. There's only six turns, so we got to start adding some stats to these places. Famed Delicious Flavor says, "Hey, Sean. JPC, I had to change my username because some crazy person on the OpenAI Discord decided to dox me super hard because I'm a mod and issued them a warning." Yeah, no, I mean, I'm concerned about shitters using poorly regulated AI as a potential turbocharge to their shit behavior. Welcome back. Now here's... So this is actually, like, clever as shit, man. I'm gonna do like this. Now, if they have a Professor X, they're just gonna, like, absolutely own us, and I'll just retreat, and it's fine. But, yeah, no, I mean, like, people just using AIs to do and say shitty things to each other. Why not Debris to Clog left? We have to be very, very careful, Davey, because Warrior Falls says after each turn, destroy the weakest card. So if, like, for instance, right now, when this happens, it kills that one. So this is the final turn. So villain gets to show first. So this is, yeah, so I'm going to do like this. This is going to be a very thin game, but I'm really interested to see how this one pans out. Very, very thin. 8 plus 7 is 15, so Cloak would tie here. This is only 9 here, so. Gotcha. Nice. Very, very, very nice.
Victory.
Danger Room's the problem. Dude, no, I'm too brave. I'm too bold. Alright, dude, this deck has been my favorite thing I've done in a while. Yeah, so I played Goblin on turn 5, because then that means that my Goblin is the one that gets fought and destroyed, which leaves all the Widow's Bites there, which slot restricts them, unless they want to move everything to middle, which honestly is pretty reasonable. But my goal then was to... My goal overall is to keep them slot restricted, so if we play the Green Goblin, then we know that after the fight effect, our Green Goblin dies in those 3 Widow Bite states, which again keeps them clogged. You don't say. Now, let's all not forget that we often prefer to Viper over Carnaging. Alright. Red Rover, etc. You know what I'm all about. Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god, get absolutely Xandar'd. Oh my god, this is the best news I've ever heard. Now, what's the best way to maximize the probability of winning? I think this is it. Is we just drill up this way, and we still leave a slot open in Savage Land. Is there a good replacement for Titania? Harv Kid. Ah, face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Arr. My cat is like, what the fuck is Dad doing? Alright, so... Because there's a potential for a Khazar and or Blue Marvel, I'm going to do this. Yeah, but I think any 1 mana card just to get some stats down seems very reasonable to me. Where do we think they're going to play? I don't want to fuck with Dracula, so I'm just going to do this. God, Spider-Man is the best possible addition to this. Yeah, Rocket Raccoon would probably be a very reasonable one.
Spider-Man here.
Now, remember what I said earlier. We lose to that card. We lose to that card, and we have no shame in saying that. We're not gonna cry. So this can get an additional +6 from this. So 9 plus 6 is 15. So we add on 6 here to likely be able to win this. So then the question is, how do we win this? We're gonna try to win with 13. Damn, that's a lot of stats. But probably it's gonna be one of them is gonna be Mjolnir. Oh, shit. You know what? We're allowed to get unlucky once. We're allowed to get unlucky once. It's fine. Fair, fair. So is Debris everything you hope for? Dude, super retroid. Debris fucking rules, man. Mjolnir to me! Davi says, fuh, that luck. You know, Davi, there's that comment, and there was one that was a little earlier, talked about, it's really frustrating when someone gets the perfect draw, and, you know, this, that, and the other. So we want to clog not the vault, because this is already going to get auto-clogged. Very well. You know, one thing that's, I think, ridiculously important to note. Oh, Giganto. Giganto to me. One thing that's incredibly important to note is that in this game, you have a ridiculous amount of consistency in your deck. Like a ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous amount of consistency. That's good. I only got one slot there. I have no slots. All right, so 7. So they can't do anything. Okay, so I play this here for 7. So that's 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. Thumbs up. Okay. And then I'm going to play Black Widow here for the 1. Now, will that let me win the tiebreak? No. Damn, I really wanted it to. All right, so this will kill both and put me to 6. All right, dude. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Kid Donut says, how do you play around cards if people can potentially have any card? That's a great question. Why no tiebreak win? Because we just won, right? We just won. 1, 2, 3. So I think that the idea is, because there are so few cards in decks, really, you kind of don't have wiggle room with a lot of your synergy. You might have room for 1 or 2 other cards. And 10 out of your 12 are just decided. And so I think the advice I would give is ignore those flex cards. Just close your eyes and pretend that they just don't exist. And then that way, you make the idea of playing around cards simpler for yourself. Because I think that this is something that actually took me quite a long time to fully digest and wrap my head around as a card game player. Which is that you only need to learn how to play around something. You only need to learn how to play around something enough of the time that it matters. So you can say to yourself, I'm going to play around these 3 cards, for instance. So this is about to get locked out. I think this might actually be the... Might actually be the play.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Lock this up. And so if you think about it, let's say that you start being able to identify in the first 4 turns that they likely have this, they likely have this, they likely have that. You can start to, with a lot of accuracy. Okay, I mean, come on, this is too funny. I can use negative power to get more than the infinite. I mean, that's just beautiful. And then I do debris here because she adds a rock. So then we're adding 10, so we have 13 here. Oh wait, she gives them a rock too. Spider-Man doesn't log out the whole position. Oh fuck, whatever. But yeah, coming back to the point, if I had not done this, if I had instead played a Black Widow, let's see here. Yeah, no big deal. The again, if like say you are able to from those first 4 or 5 turns reasonably accurately infer, oh, I think my opponent is playing Silver Surfer. Oh, I think my opponent is playing Cerebro or some weird hella discard list. Those sort of things, if you are only correct half the time and the other half the time they had some weird random thing, you know, still 50% of the time you're improving your win rate by playing around things. So, like, just having any sensible plan is great. Forge to me. And so I think that you should give yourself permission to say, sometimes when I make a guess of what I'm playing around, I'm wrong. And there's something to learn. And sometimes when I make a guess of what to play around, sometimes I make that guess of what to play around, and there's nothing to learn. That's just probability, and that's okay. So I want to hood here, shove this over here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this one.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
All right. So, we can do like this. And they're probably going to have a Taskmaster somewhere. So this maximizes the probability of winning, because if they have a Taskmaster, so we should Titania here, Carnage here, Maximus here. Ooh, Ebony Maw gets us. Oh, how did I count that wrong? Oh, for some reason I just computed Titania as 6. All right. Yeah, we lost either way, but this is the one thing that I was not thinking about. But as a question, this card says remove the abilities from all ongoing cards in your hand and deck. Ah, I see. So this is subtle. It doesn't say remove all ongoing abilities from ongoing cards in your hand and deck. Because in my head, I was like, oh, all the ongoings are turned off. But this is every effect that is on an ongoing card. So Ebony Maw that says you can't play this after turn 3, that can get played right now. That's like completely fine to play, given the fact that This is an ability. This is what needs to determine that it's ongoing. That's like really sick because this is kind of the reason why I like to run Titania, is that she is like a very powerful last turn play. And you know what? I think that there's the bigger error that I made in that game is that what I needed to actually do was probably be playing for mid and right and just say, fuck it, I'm not playing on left. All right, let's go ahead and kick things off with a snap. Let's go ahead and kick things off with a snap. In this situation, I think I'm just going to play Beast over Carnage for like my tempo 2 mana play. I mean, we all know what's coming. We all know. Which is I'm going to Green Goblin to win this lane, and then I'm going to Spider-Man to win the other lane, and then that's the video game, huh? We're going to win Titan. All right. Now, if we read that our opponent is Silver Surfer, Silver Surfer will win them this lane. Zabu. So I'm going to put my... How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm going to put my disruptive cards here. And then my weaken your stats in the lane that I want to win here. Well, this is actually a real pain. It's my opponent, Spider-Man's and Absorbing Man's. We're going to be unable to win. Okay. Man, the fact that the White Queen got my Spider-Man is so anti-clutch. So we're going to have to retreat from this.
Escaped.
Yeah, maybe we just need a demon left. Yeah, I think we needed a demon left. My logic was, depending upon what my opponent does, demon is my biggest potential point swing on the right side. But because I would have been able to like Carnage Demon for 12, but I think that I needed to just go all in on the left lane. Fantastic said you already had mid 1 though. Well, again, my opponent has a Zabu, so this means that they're playing Spider-Man for 2. So I was not expecting a lone Spider-Man. So let's see here. Big cards can't be played here. Sure. So this is going to be another sort of lock someone out on the right lane and try to win in that way. So it was sort of like, well, I think that there's going to be multiple things coming down on the left, presumably. And by the way, Slantastic, I am merely sharing what my reasoning was at the time, but I do think that it was... Oh god, that feels great. We did it. We won the video game. Let's do this, and then eat like this. Yeah. Again, Slantastic. And this is just a general request. Often when I'm engaging in a conversation, the thing that I want to try to avoid is, yeah, no, I hear you, but like, you need to think about it this way. Like, I'm always happy to hear other bits of logic. And to be clear, Slantastic, you weren't explicitly doing that, but I could feel a little bit of the, yeah, no, I hear you, but like, listen to my play, I could hear a little bit more of that. I like discussions and chats and sharing of perspectives, because I think when I share my perspective, it's valuable as a reference point for allowing us to improve our decision making and so on and so forth. The thing that I always like to view conversations about skill or strategy or some such thing. All right, well, this is going to be my Spider-Man lane, so I should probably focus on one of these other lanes. I always like to view those as you and I are a team. How do we think about that thing over there? How do we sort of collaborate in an effort to understand this thing better? Oh, all right, well, fuck me. All right, let's just keep stacking these, and then I'm going to go Korg Carnage to get just a nice chunk of stats there. Uh-oh. It's Zabu o'clock. Slantastic is Team Day 9 all the way. Team Slantastic all the way. On reveal effects do not happen. Okay. So we're going to Korg, and we're going to Devour here. Verum says, not sure where this is, if this has been talked about already, but what are your thoughts on competitive now that custom games are a thing? Is this at a point where even light competitions are reasonable? Oh, interesting. Let's send this over to the other side. Yeah, I'm probably going to, next turn, Spider-Man Demon left. I think that it's... all cards have to be played there. We're very clearly going for... I mean, we may get Spider-Man as well. But they'd have to do a lot of stats. Dracula actually scares me a bit. I might Iceman mid to just go to 14, but then I'm going to Maximus left. Okay, so I'm going to go this. Great. All right, nice. But again, Verum, what do I think about competitive now that custom games are a thing? Let's take a little mini break and discuss this while I open up the deck list on screen. God, this list has been the most fun I've had playing this game in a long time. Oh, did I complete a mission? Oh yeah. Season pass? Oh yeah. Jubilee boosters? Oh fuck. On the topic of what do I think about the competitive scene for something like Marvel Snap, the older I get, the more vehement I am in the following perspective. If you are a developer and you want to have a really robust competitive scene, make your game fucking fun first. That's the only thing that matters. Make the base of the game really, really fun, period. Make it fun. Now, why would I have such a strong reaction? A little bit about my history. I grew up playing StarCraft 1 competitively. I was, I would travel around earning pennies going to tournaments. I used to get up at like 2 in the morning to practice with like Korean pros when I was in college and shit. I was super, super, super ingrained in that competitive scene. And that was like the only game that I played. It wasn't like I played StarCraft and other things. Nope, just StarCraft, period. And I used to view it as this game has competitive merit because of all the richness and potential, the skill ceiling, and all the difficult mechanical tasks and all these types of things. And I think that the degree to which a game is fun is very easy to look past. There's this really common thing in design, not just of games, but of like everyday objects, which is successful design is first and foremost invisible. As in, you know, when there is a door that is a push or pull door, often, due to the way that the handle is positioned, you're able to glance at it, intuit, oh, this is a push door, and you just don't think about it. Have you ever seen one of those doors that has like a symmetric handle? It's the same on either side, and you pull it and they go, that's a push door. That's shitty fucking design. It's not that it felt great before and it feels bad in this situation. It's that it felt like you didn't notice, and all of a sudden I'm noticing. And I think that a lot of the fun of these amazingly successful esports games, people started playing them because they were fun, and then when they started playing competitively, which you can get to that pretty quickly, and then you would keep focusing on how to overcome and like beat your opponent and how to like, you know, figure out how to out-strategize or outplay. These are things that you're cognitively focused on, that you're rationally focused on all the time. But when I would make a number of really good plays and get an incredibly strong economy in like ZVT, my reward would be winning in a fun-ass way. And that can't be overstated. It's not that I would, oh, well, Sean, we took a judgment of your economy and their economy, and a referee came in and did this and went, you won. No, the way I would win is I played Zerg, so I'd have a giant swarm of Zerglings and I'd overwhelm them, and I could just see them start to deal with the first wave, but then there's wave 2 and wave 3 and wave 4 and wave 5, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm too powerful. And it's that moment, it's that sort of, those pops of fun that are occurring through the game that are the fundamental connective tissue for anything competitive, period. So, games like Counter-Strike, games like StarCraft, fighting games, you know, a lot of the like classic genres that have decades of history to them were first and foremost fun. And then what happened maybe around 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, and streaming started to like kind of go from very obscure and gone and zoom, explode into popularity. There were a number of companies that kind of went, holy shit, we want to make a competitive game. Let's make a competitive game because, my God, wouldn't it be sweet if I could own the next esport? In the same way that it would be cool for FIFA if they actually owned soccer, which they clearly are trying to do all the time, right? Wouldn't it be cool if we literally, according to IP law, own the competitive scene? My God, we have to make a competitive game. So they hired some good competitive people to do internal development. They would interview competitive players of games and ask them what makes a good game competitive. And indeed, a lot of the answers, even I would answer at that time, it's about the depth, it's about the purity of focus on the competition, it's about all these skillful activities, it's about observability. Is it actually trackable from a regular customer perspective? You know, these sorts of things. And then out came some of the most boring games that I have ever seen. Games where you would go, oh yeah, I guess rationally I can see that there's a high skill ceiling. And no one plays it in like 2 months. And I mean, I always hate to bring up this example, but it's a really simple one. Shoot Mania was a game that was 3-on-3 FPS, where the way it would work is that 3 of the players had rocket launchers from the original Quake. Really high skill ceiling weapon, because you have to aim and you have to kind of time how quickly your rocket trajectory will go. And the other player, even though there were 3 people on the team, they'd only have one person playing. They'd only have one person playing. And that one person had the railgun, which is effectively a one-shot kill sniper rifle. So you had 3 people with harder to control, lower impact weapons versus one person with high impact. This is observable because we can just view things from the perspective of the one person with the railgun, or if we even want to switch to the other camera perspectives, there's only 4 elements in the game, or four players in the game. And there we go. This will be the purest esport, period. Now, if you have ever played Quake, and you have played with a railgun and played with rockets, it's fucking fun. If you've played any first-person shooter, it's fun to aim and click on things. Aiming and timing are just like these fundamental mechanisms in games that are always really fun. It's really Fun to just, oh, and try to hit. Oh, dang, I almost got him. Maybe I'll do better next time, right? It's just a fun loop. How fucking ever. That's not that much fun. It runs out. You run out of the fun. You know what I mean? So it would be false to say that it was a boring garbage game. But it's like a fun game for a bit, and then there's no new fun, so then it's... I guess I'm tired of it now, and there you go. So, like, when it comes to this game's competitive scene, I've done a lot of, like, reflection and trying out of new games, especially in the last 8 years of my life, where I would, you know, for instance, when I played Dota, I was expecting a game that was going to be so obtuse and so hard to learn and have so many problems that I had to overcome before I could start having fun. Total bullshit. I was able to have a shitload of fun in, like, my first game. Amazing. Incredible. Like, and I had 500 hours of just learning what the heroes and the items did. And I had a blast. It's some of the most fun I have ever had in my life because I was, like, binging that game, man. It was crazy. And so, like, I think that that experience, then playing more Rocket League, playing... God, I'm trying to think of some of the other really new competitive games. I didn't really play very much Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, hell, Magic the Gathering, when it went to MTG Arena. Like, dude, all these games are just fucking fun. You can literally ignore the pro scene and have a fucking blast. It's fun. It's fun as hell. And so with this game, I actually think that all developers should be aware that if you release a really fun game, you can introduce a pro scene like a year after launch. You can do that. LCS didn't start at the launch of Riot. Like, a bunch of people just started playing League and went, oh, this game is fucking awesome, and just kept playing it. Rocket League didn't have a competitive scene for a long time. People just played it a bunch and was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Now we have RLCS. If Marvel Snap just keeps making fun occur, it might be hard to figure out how a competitive one-on-one match works. Is it like a best of 5 where you pick decks? Like, how does this function? There's questions about the format, things like that, but that's okay if that funk gets stapled on a year or two out. And so when you ask me, what do I think about the competitive scene? I feel that there is the most significant impediment to a competitive scene in this game is the difficulty of unlocking content after collection level 1000 without spending what seems like an exorbitant amount of money and time. I think that this is going to cause a lot of people to have fun and then go, oh, my fun stopped. Oh, okay, I'm going to put it down. I literally, over winter break, had to make myself log in and play because I said, well, I mean, as someone who was in the streaming business, I need to do my daily grind to be able to unlock stuff, even if I'm spending money. I literally need to do the daily grind. So to be a responsible person, I can't fully unplug over my break. I have to do fucking my dailies. I mean, we were moving. We were literally in the midst of moving from one place to another. And I had to be like, all right, honey, look, I'm gonna take an hour, I'm gonna do my dailies, and I'm like, come back out packing. It was like, and it's that sort of thing that I think can cause too many people to eject from the gameplay loop. And, you know, on that topic of fun, if I compare this to something like League of Legends, if I buy one hero in League of Legends, I get hundreds of hours of fun with just that one hero. There's an extreme amount of skill building and fun and pleasure going on with that one hero. And I mean, maybe you own 4 heroes, so you play this hero for a few days, then switch to that hero and come back, just for some variety's sake, but each one individually is contributing hundreds of hours of fun. This is the sort of thing where I was aware, looking at how the Pool 3 cards function, that I will probably have a very, very, very fun time once I've unlocked all of the Pool 3 cards. You are seeing how much fun I'm having today with this Garbage Day deck. It's really, 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 really fun. Like, insanely, stupidly fun. +1 energy. Oh my god, that's so good.
Victory.
Yeah, so I mean, I genuinely think that it's a real risk because at the end of last year, early this year, I mean, my god. Oh, transform everything into the Hulk? All right. Maybe I bail on Gamma Lab. I'm not entirely sure. Nice. I rule.
Victory.
Dude, we're just gobbling up the cubes. Yeah, and I mean, I think that maybe this will become more alleviated if they have something like 400 heroes, 400 cards.
Oh, snap.
Play a card here, destroy it to get +2 energy next turn. That doesn't really help me that much. I know Hood and stuff can go over here. Yeah, this is a pretty bad board for Widow. All right. It's all right. If I had a Debris, that would help a shitload. Yeah, so you know, I think that, you know, part of my friction with the game is that I don't, you know, I'm a content creator who plays Marvel Snap on stream, you know, that sort of thing. And so there is this bias that I have, which is that I need to make some damn content, you know what I mean? Oh, of course. I need to get the fuck out of this game, huh?
Escape.
I have a bias towards the fact that I can't just, like, unlock a bunch of stuff to be able to make a stream better. Easily. Cards that are big can't be played here. Alright, well. Alright, so here's how we're going to win this. We're going to Hood and Debris left, then we're going to beast them both back. We'll have a Bale lane somewhere else. Oh, this is filthy. El Cavos is #1. I came here for low-quality Terran gameplay. What SC patch is this? Artosis will be streaming later tonight. He didn't! No! Day 9! How do you do it every time? God, let me tell you, like... I gotta be honest. The best stream on Twitch, if there is one, is probably when Dan Artosis Stemkoski turns on his broadcasting. Never has there ever been a man so committed to just doing exactly what he wants to friggin' do. Alright, I mean, that's not actually the biggest deal. Oh. For sure. Oh, come on back. All right. Let's go ahead and Deborah. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, so we can win this lane. Oh, Deborah here. I'll hood here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Ah, come on. Damn, we have like, we're huge, man. So this is 6, 3 and 6 is 9, yeah. Now, why would you say saved by Cosmo? Oh, we lost. Because I wanted to clog up mid. The Maximus means that we are dead arena. See, I wanted the debris here because we're bailing on this center one. Would have put a rock on right. Oh, shit. Yep. Would have clogged right for myself. You know, one of the things that I think makes this deck hard to play is that there's a lot of different lines to consider. Because I was like, ooh, maybe I'll put the demon there this turn. Nah, maybe I should wait till the last turn, right? You start doing those kinds of evaluations. And then in your mind, you're already fine here. I hit him with the ice. Eternity range. And I will point to, again, I think that there is just an overarching risk of being a little bit... Oh. All right. I think there is an overarching risk of being a little bit too hesitant to just play out cards for tempo gains. Very well. Okay, so let's see here. I do this. I do this. Something kind of like this. Sure, why not? Did I do this in the wrong order? I did this, right? Brown Chicken Go Meow says, did you get debris in the token shop? No, I got debris all by myself. Lucking my way into collector's tokens. Oh, damn. Zabu. Wow. That hurts quite a bit. So let us see here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This might be a departure. This might be a good time to run out of there. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna retreat now. There's no reason to really stay in.
Escape.
No real reason to stay. I think maybe one more game of this, and then I want to build a Daredevil deck. I want to build a nice little Daredevil control list. All right. This is maybe a turn 4 play. I might actually debris here. That actually seems like a pretty reasonable thing to play. Then I can Black Widow and Carnage and gobble up some stuff. Brown Chicken Go, yes, do you have any interest in making a Zabu deck? Might work well with Daredevil. That's a really interesting one. I'm missing Absorbing Man, though. Oh, terrific. Oh, that's just fantastic, dude. So we're going to try to win here and here. Yeah, that seems good. Get clogged upon. Clogdar. The Saga YouTubes. This is my first Marvel Snap viewing, so sorry. Oh, no. Never apologize. I'm sorry that you're watching me. Says, this is my first Marvel Snap viewing. Buzz, who's your favorite Marvel hero? I gotta be honest, I do in fact think that it is Spider-Man. I think it's Spider-Man. Holy shit. Okay. Oops. All right. That is such a fucking terrible draw.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, this is how we do it. Damn. Yeah, so the this one was real. All right. That was just tough because this is a bit of a risk if we are not drawing things like Titanium Maximus and Hood. All of our stats are in Titanium Maximus and Hood, and I think that when it says yeah, I almost think that the things cost one less is a little bit disadvantageous to us. Right. All right, let me just paste in a thing here. Nice. Okay. All right, this is the last game. Killmonger is a pretty good card. Killmonger is an embarrassing garbage card. Oh, I'm against Krek again. Krek is a bot. Total bot. Bot game and bot, baby. For sure. No! Well, I guess I'll load this one up. So this is a slightly weird interaction, but if I do this, this actually means that I've filled the raft. I get the benefit of this. And then I still have a slot left available.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
What on earth in the actual fuck is this thing? Send the Hood over, of course, man. I get targeted luck. Orca? What? I mean, that's maybe the most perfect draw I could have ever had there, huh? Alright. Something like this. Oh my god, Orca. Look at this guy. Absorbing Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Boink. And... Boink. I mean, this is some rough stuff. 9 plus 5. Dude, what do you think about 9 plus 6? So my opponent has to pass at least a little bit if they want to win Murder World. Passed at least a little bit. Little teensy tooch. Titania seems so unreliable. Titania's been maybe the best consistent performer in the deck than Koan. Treat Titania as just a turn 6 play. And she's incredible. She's incredible. If you are trying to play her on previous turns, then yeah, I absolutely agree. She's super unreliable. Let us win. Oh! Dude. That was so close. All right, I got to play one more. I got to clog out one more person's deck before we begin some experimentation. Nice. You play a card here. When you play a card here, guess Orca mid was better. I don't remember what the exact values were on the right. We would have had 6 on the right. Holy shit, my whole... Oh, God. These are great ones to get gone. Fuck yeah, then, pa. Alright. I gotta be just a little bit careful here. Just a little bit careful, because if this transforms into that, then, you know. I can move cards there? Oh, come on. 2 in the deck? Alright, what are you transforming into? Good luck to me! Fuck, man. One time. One time! Yeah, alright. All right. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, all right. I am fucking skillful. I am so skillful.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I'm just so fucking... I'm fucking...